Hello and welcome everyone to our video for today, which is practical customer service. Customer service is a big deal. I've talked about it before quite a bit because investing in customer service is what will get you more sales because you will become a top-rated seller. So today I want to talk about a little bit about the practical side of things. So just before we get started, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sapir. I'm a dropshipper. I run eBay stores for sale freaks, and the purpose of these videos is to help share my knowledge with you to help your business become more profitable and successful. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. So of course, we'll talk a little bit about the importance of customer service for your sales. Okay, if you haven't seen my previous videos about it, so you'll know everything you need to know just from this video as well. And then we'll talk about how to address common buyers issues, and you will get a free ready to use templates, okay, customer service templates just for you. Okay, I will share with you the link to the Google sheet I've made for you. And of course, we'll finish with how to handle negative feedbacks. Just a little tip. You can do them yourself. You don't need to pay to anyone to remove them for you. So let's get started, guys. So let's talk about the importance of customer service for your sales. So guys, if you haven't seen my previous videos or haven't never heard me talking about customer service, you have to know that eBay is trying to brand themselves as a serious pro-buyer marketplace. Okay, you have to understand who's eBay's biggest competitor, which is Amazon, of course. Okay, so the level of customer service Amazon has is crazy. Okay, and eBay is trying to be pretty much the same. So eBay had a previous experience with not very serious sellers who don't understand the importance of good buying experience on the marketplace, which led to buyers fleeing from eBay into Amazon's lap. So eBay really cares about positive, good buyer experience on the platform, okay? Which leads to rewarding sellers who provide good customer experience on eBay and punishing sellers who ignore their duty. So if you have an unpleased buyer, okay, he writes to you and you don't reply to him, he tried to send you another message, you still won't reply to him because you're lazy and you don't answer messages, okay, that's bad. If a buyer opens an item not received case and you, instead of really trying to understand what happened with the item, okay, where if it's lost or something, and if it's needed to refund the buyer, and people are trying to invent fake tracking numbers and these sort of things in order to not lose the cases, okay, if you do all of that, that's bad, okay, because if you deserve to lose the case, you have to lose it, okay, you have to understand that sometimes we lose money, okay, preferably not to do it often or all the time, okay, because if you do, it means that you're doing something wrong. But if the buyer deserves to get his money, give him back his money, okay, not providing labels or giving an not prepaid label when you should provide a prepaid label, okay, all of this not good, okay. If you want to really make sales, you have to become a top-rated seller, okay. If you become a top-rated seller, it will get you a significantly higher exposure, which will naturally lead to more sales, okay. Now, how do you become a top-rated seller? Again, I've made previous videos on it before. You can search it in here in this channel or in our Facebook group. But basically, eBay have certain criteria for a seller to become a top-rated seller, okay. You have to have a very low number of defects, okay. You have to have a certain percentage of providing tracking numbers on time. Okay, so but no doubt the thing that it will take the most of your time is answering the questions, okay? Because buyers ask general questions. For example, they want more details about a specific item, but most of the questions is when will my item ship, where's my item, blah blah blah, this kind of stuff. And this is why you will get in this video a free ready to use templates. So let's talk about how to address common buyers issues. So as I said, one of the customer service tasks that will take most of your time, or your VA's time, preferably your VA's and not your own, is answering buyers' questions and concerns. Okay, you have more buyers asking about their shipping status, and they're buying on buyers that just have general inquiries on a specific item. Okay, so in order to save time and money, okay, by money I'm talking less work for the VAs because you'll have it ready already, and in order to be more efficient, it's better to use templates you have ready in advance, okay? Because really it always repeating itself, okay? The issues, the concerns the buyer have always repeats itself, okay? So for example, if I find myself answering a buyer, different buyers, if I find myself answering the same thing twice, I put it in the sheet. Okay, because there will be a third and fourth and fifth time that I'll have to answer it to a client. Okay, so I prefer to save my time and money, of course. So this really leads us to the most important thing of this video, which is the ready to use template, which we're going to go over together right now. So let me stop it right here. Okay, actually I have the link right here, but it's open. So this is the Google sheet. Okay, it's called customer service templates. Okay, I will put it in the comments here below. Okay, so you can't edit it, you can only download it, and when you do, you can create a copy of it. Okay, you can create a copy of it, and the copy will be your own. So you can edit the copy. You can edit the existing templates or add new templates. Okay, so just for so you know, because I can't have you guys editing the original sheet, which is this sheet, because you'll just run over each other. So just know that this is for you to see only, and you can download it, make a copy of it, and then edit the copy. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So I made here a couple of very common issues for you. Okay, so this is what I have in mind. So let's see. We have appealing templates. Okay, appealing templates. Okay, and each template is designed for different scenarios. So let's go on everything together. So the first one is maybe the one I use the most, okay, which is out of stock or cancellation. Now, what do I mean by out of stock or cancellation? So for example, if I see an order that didn't go through automatically, and now it's in the purchase issues, so I have to do something with it, right? So naturally I will want to push it again and order it. But what if the item is out of stock already? Okay, so I send this message. Okay, because you can't cancel an order on your own. I mean, you can, okay, but if the buyer will complain to eBay, you could get a temporary suspension, okay, for 3 or 7 or 10 days, and it's a shame. Okay, so better to ask for the buyer's permission. And how do you do that? Well, let's read the template together. So it goes like this: thank you so much for buying our product. Unfortunately, while packing your order, I've seen that the item is defective. It seems that the item has gone out of stock. It was our last one. I'm deeply sorry about it, but the situation was beyond our control. I currently do not have any estimation on when is this product coming back in stock. Would you like to wait and see if it would come back, or would you prefer me to cancel your order? Best regards. So you see, I asked his permission. I asked him if he wants to wait or if he wants me to cancel the order. Now, 99% of buyers will tell you to cancel, okay? And then you have the full permission. You can just go ahead and cancel the order on eBay, okay? Some of them, very small part of them, will say they want to wait, and you can put a note, buyer is willing to wait, but it's okay, but it's also consensual, okay? So he knows he will get it late, okay? So you can go ahead and check again in a couple of days or in a week or so to see if the item is back in stock, and if it is, push again the order, and if it's not, tell him, I'm sorry, I don't want to keep your money for nothing, and cancel the order. Okay, I also send this message, for example, when I have cases of negative profits. So again, if I can't push an order because the price jumped up, okay, anytime you need to really cancel the order, but you need to ask for the buyer's permission first. Then I made another template for you, which is lost in transit. Okay, so it goes like this. Hello. Upon checking, the item was lost in transit. Please accept my apology. I've issued a full refund to your PayPal account. You will see the refund on your PayPal in the next 2 to 4 business days. Best regards. So I use this when I see that an order is late and still there is no tracking number. Okay, and then I go and I check it, and it happens a lot with Amazon orders. Okay, so I check it on Amazon, and I simply see that the item was lost in transit. Okay, it happens sometimes. Okay, so I send him this message, and I cancel the order on eBay. Also, I will send this message if I see that it's been a long time and there is still no tracking number on the order, but it's not really lost in transit. Amazon canceled it. Okay, so for example, it's been 10 days or 12 days, whatever, but still no tracking number because Amazon just canceled the order. Okay, so I can't send him this, right? Because I can't send him while packing your order when it's been 10 or 12 or 14 days, right? I can't, it's too long, right? I can't tell him after 10 days that I'm packing his order. But I can send him that it's lost in transit, okay, and simply cancel the order. Now, another common issue I see from buyers is complaining they got a package from Amazon. Now, this doesn't happen very often, okay, because most buyers just don't care or they don't notice, okay, but these that do, and then they get angry and they accuse you of dropshipping, or they ask for their for a refund or whatever. I tell them this. So, hello, we sell our goods in different places. Besides eBay, we sell through other internet marketplaces. We're also a third-party seller on Amazon.com marketplace. Part of our items are on sale are fulfilled directly by Amazon through their warehouse. Both to our eBay and to our Amazon buyers. Our pricing system isn't always synchronized with our Amazon fulfillment center. The items are sent with the Amazon pricing that doesn't include the eBay selling fee. The correct price is listed on your PayPal receipt. Please feel free to contact me at any time for any further question or concern. Best regards. So it basically tells them that you're selling not only on eBay but also on Amazon, and sometimes, in terms of logistics, it's more comfortable to fulfill the order from your allegedly Amazon warehouse instead of, other warehouse, whatever. So usually when you send them this, okay, they stop nagging you. And those who still keep nagging you, I don't care, you're lying, you're dropshipping, I want my refund, I want the refund for the difference, whatever, you send them again, okay? And if they turn to complain on eBay's customer service, eBay will usually close the case in your favor. Okay, it's a good template, use it. Okay, so what happens when a buyer asks to cancel an order, but you can't? Okay, because maybe it's shipped already, you have a tracking number, or it's in very stages of preparing for being shipped, so you can't cancel it. So what do? You send this template. Hello, thank you for your order. Unfortunately, the item has already been moved to the shipping stage and we cannot cancel it at this point, which is not a lie, right? Once an order is created, it is immediately processed and cannot be stopped. It is done this way to reduce to minimal the shipping delivery. Right? You're basically trying to tell him that, I'm sorry, sir, we're trying to be to give you such a good customer experience with such fast shipping, that our shipping is so fast that we just can't cancel your order because it's already preparing for shipping. And supposedly you did try to help him, because the template goes on to saying, I did contact the warehouse to see if there's anything that can still be changed, and was told that the item has already been moved to the shipping phase. Please bear in mind, though, that you can always refuse the shipment when it comes, which is also true. It will be returned to us as undeliverable and a full refund posted to your account. If you do receive the item, please contact me and I will send a return label. Sorry I couldn't assist you with this. Best regards. Okay, our next very useful template is can change address apology. Okay, so sometimes people say, I'm sorry, I sent it to the wrong address, I moved, I don't know, whatever. Okay, and they basically ask to change their address. Now you have to understand, I'm sure you're using our auto ordering service, right? Most of us don't really place orders manually, right? So when you use automation services, the automated system pulls the details out of eBay. So we're obligated to ship to the address that the buyer put on eBay. Now, if he wants to change it, that's not my problem. Okay? I'm not gonna go the extra mile here and try to stop the automation and, put time into placing the order manually to the address he requested. You could do that, okay? But I choose not to, because it's too much work. Okay, it's just too much. So we have an apology here saying, hello, thank you for your purchase and message. Please understand, as I'm always doing everything I can to ship all the items quickly as possible in order to provide the best service possible. Orders enter the shipping process very fast, almost automatically, okay? This is why it is sometimes too late to revise the address and the order is already on the way to you. Now, if you have a tracking number, you can put it here. If not, you can just, take off the sentence all at once. But you just tell them you can't, okay? You can't. So if you want to change the address, please contact the carrier, which they will never do, okay? They'll never contact the carrier, okay? I appreciate and understand your cooperation. Best regards. And basically, you just dispose yourself out of it. If they keep insisting, you tell them, I'm sorry, I'm obligated to ship to the item, to the address provided on eBay, and that's it, okay? Okay, so another thing about addresses is can't ship to address. So sometimes you'll see some of the orders fall in the purchase issues on an error saying can't ship to address. This usually happens when the shipping address is somewhere in California, okay? Because California has their own state rules, okay? They don't allow, hazardous materials, some sort of chemicals and fertilizers, or some sort of, even metals. So it's a very problematic state, okay? So you just can't ship the address. Amazon won't ship there, or I don't know, Walmart won't ship there. Okay, you can't fulfill the order to this address. You have to cancel it on eBay. You have no other choice. But again, as we said, we don't cancel without telling the buyer first. Okay, so this time, as opposed to the first template, it doesn't serve to ask for permission, because it doesn't matter if he says I want to wait. I mean, you can't ship to this address. So you are going to cancel the order on eBay, but first you're going to send your buyer this message. Hi, just wanted to let you know that our supplier can't ship the item to your address. A little investigation we did brought up the issue of state regulations. Some states won't allow bringing in products that potentially can be dangerous. I've canceled the order and issued a full refund to your PayPal account. Best regards. Okay, short and simple. I think this is the last one. So, I always recommend that you, and I recommend that you do it, not your VA. I recommend that you go over messages from eBay. Okay? I mean, all these templates can be used by your VA for, buyers tickets, but I recommend that you yourself go over messages from eBay, because you will sometimes discover that you have cases closed against you, saying, for example, you didn't provide a valid proof of delivery. Now you go ahead and you check the order on eBay, and you see on Selfrix, and you see that there is a tracking number. Now this usually happens with Blueker Express tracking numbers. I don't know why, but they just decided that you didn't provide a tracking number when you actually did. Okay, so what do? You appeal, okay, through the help center, and you send eBay this message. Hello, case, and you put the number, the case number you got from the eBay message. And then you say to them, you close the case in favor of the buyer, claiming I didn't provide a valid proof of delivery. Please note that the order has a tracking number by, and you fill in the carrier, which will usually be Blueker Express, and you put in the tracking number. Okay, so you tell them, please note that this order has a tracking number by blah, 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 and the tracking number itself, which shows that the item was delivered on, and then the date. Okay, now you have to make sure first, of course, that, you have a tracking number and the item is actually delivered, okay, to the buyer's address. Please undo this result. Give me back my refunds for this transaction, as well as remove the unjustified defect associated with this case. Thank you. And the next day, you go over messages from eBay again, and you'll see a very nice message from eBay, which will say that they have reversed the outcome of the case, and now it's closed in your favor, and you will get into your PayPal the funds for this transaction back, and of course you'll get the defect removed. Now, the most important thing here is getting the defect removed, okay? Because they do this thing a lot, and it's very annoying. And those defects, could pile up and get you to below standard. Okay, so you have to appeal the case. You have to, okay, when it's unjustified, of course. Now, you also have return cases. Okay, so for example, maybe you know it. A buyer opened a return case. You provided a label, and a month go by and the buyer hasn't shipped the item yet. Okay, the status of the return is waiting for buyer to ship item. Okay, so there is no movement, there is no tracking number provided by the buyer, nothing. Okay, the buyer hasn't shipped the item back, but you get like a notification from eBay saying you have to refund him, and the item was never returned to you. So what do? Obviously, you don't refund the buyer for an item you haven't got back, right? Usually, after a month, automatically, when you get inside the return case, you'll have a button there saying report a problem. And when you click on it, you'll have an option to claim you haven't got the item back. You haven't gotten the item back, and then you'll have, like a chat box. And in this chat box, you copy and paste this message saying, hello, the buyer hasn't shipped the item back, although he was provided with a label, no tracking number or any movement. Please close this return as it is already overdue, right? We're talking about after a month, right? And thank you. And then again, what it will do, it will automatically close this return, right? Because you had an option to appeal, right? And it will be removed from your tasks on your dashboard. Okay, so this is the Google Sheet I use. So I'm gonna give it to you for free, guys, for free, for you and for your VAs to use. Okay, so use it. You can also always add another sheet, another chart, and add another template of your choice. Okay, if you find yourself again writing it more than twice. Okay, so let's go back to our presentation. So this is this link, and I'll put it in the comments. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about in this video, guys, is how to handle negative feedbacks. So you can appeal them. So, but first I have to say, of course, that the best way to handle a negative feedback is by avoiding it altogether. Okay, and by how do you avoid negative feedback? By implementing the templates I've just gave you. Okay, just give good customer service and keep your buyers happy. But if you still got a negative feedback, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so you can appeal it if it's unjustified, of course, if it's unjustified. Okay, so for example, let's think of an example. I don't know, but let's say it's unjustified. Okay, for example, a buyer claims that you didn't ship, that he didn't get the item. Again, you check the order, you see that there is a tracking number that shows the item was delivered to the buyer. So this is a lie. Okay, what happened with this buyer is maybe his order got delayed a little bit, and he got nervous and he got angry, and he just put it, a negative feedback, saying he didn't get the item, and then 1 or 2 days later he got the item. Okay, so you can appeal it. Okay, so there are two ways to do it. Either you can do it from your store, and I have a sequence of a couple of screenshots here to show you how to do it, or you can do it through the live chat. Now, for the live chat, you do it through eBay UK. So you put in the search bar eBay UK, you sign in, and in the help center there, you have an option for a live chat, and then you can explain, the rep you're corresponding with, what's the problem. But if you do it from your store, I'll show you how to do it. But you don't have to really appeal every negative feedback you get, because if you give a good customer service, you won't get a lot of negative feedbacks, and it's best to focus on generating more sales so that the occasional negative feedback won't have much weight, because it counts as a percentage out of your total feedbacks, right? So let me show you how you appeal it from your own store. So I have here a screenshot. Okay, so I have here a couple of negative feedbacks. So you see, in total, I have 99.9% positive feedbacks. So I wouldn't even bother appealing those two negative feedbacks. Okay, because I already have 99% positive. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you have more sales, then those two negative feedbacks are becoming more neglectable. Okay, but if you still want to appeal them, then this is how you do it. So you click on it, right? It's clickable. You click on the number here, and it will take you to all of your negative feedbacks. So you have here a button on the side that says report this buyer. So you see what he claimed. Buyer beware, seller simply resells from Amazon. Check Amazon first. So I can click here on this button, which will take me to this screen. I need to pick something, to pick an option. So I pick buyer made a false claim. Okay, and he claimed the item was not as described, for example, and I have here a chat box, and I can copy and paste the template I showed you before about selling from Amazon. Okay, scammers. So I don't have very much to do with this. I mean, I don't have any, this guy said what's the problem. He didn't. And this one just confused because he wrote very nice. So maybe he was intending to write a positive feedback, and never mind. But I can appeal this because I have nothing to report, okay? But for this I can appeal. So I just put the template and I click submit, and that's it. Usually they will grant you the appeal. So guys, this was everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, the link for the Google Sheet will be in the comments, and thank you so much. Bye bye.